It wasn't the shootings, it wasn't the fear. It was the whispers caught on tape that crippled the Gambino empire. Tape hiss, red light, the sound of secrets being made. The FBI had finally found a way inside. Not through brute force, but through betrayal. Let's rewind. 2007, Staten Island, Joseph Bolaro on the surface just a trucking boss, but he was more than that. He was a made man, and quietly, a federal informant. For nearly 3 years he wore a wire, every handshake and whispered threat caught on tape. Bolaro's recordings cracked open the mob's chokehold on the ports, unions and rackets. The Gambino's secret world, suddenly not so secret. Listen, actual wiretap 2007. You gotta understand something. There's rules. But we're not in the 60s no more. Everybody's looking over their shoulder. Everybody was right to be paranoid. The FBI called it Operation Old Bridge. 80 names, 80 suspects, mobsters, capos, even Sicilian bosses caught up in the web. Because guys like Voyaro weren't alone. Informants were everywhere, wires stitched into their coats. At one meeting, Gambino capo Anthony Magal was caught on tape. He don't pay, we break his balls. Simple, we ain't asking twice. Brutal business out in the open and all of it, recorded. Then came Jack Garcia, undercover name Jack Falcone. Imagine spending 2 years as a fake mobster, eating, talking, plotting so deep that they almost made you part of the family. Garcia got 18 months of tape, enough to take down 32 men, including the notorious Capo Greg De Palma. Even the wise guys bragged they had a friend in the FBI, never realizing he was the one setting the trap. When the feds finally moved in, the takedown was massive, a house of cards crumbling. Black and white mugshots slammed onto evidence boards. The voice of the law, you have the right to remain silent. And that's how the whispers, the men who wired up and betrayed the Gambinos, did what gunfire and violence never could. They brought the empire down, one tape at a time. This is Inside the Wire, and the story's only getting darker.